Hey everybody, welcome back to Okies on the Go. I'm Jay, and as usual, we're here for one purpose, and that's to bring you the best travel stops in all of Eastern Oklahoma.
Hey guys, it's Demi, and today we'll be showing you around Hochatown and Beavers Bend State Park, nestled around the forest of Ouachita Mountains in southeastern Oklahoma inside of McCurtain County. We're going to cover just some of the activities and adventures that you can do right here on Bravado Wireless.
If you're out looking for a weekend adventure or even a week-long stay, look no further than Hochatown in Beavers Bend State Park. Located just 10 miles north of Broken Bow, Oklahoma, it's in the middle of amazing towering timbers and a forest of beautiful pine trees. As Demi mentioned earlier, it's a beautiful area and part of the Ouachita mountain range. Hochatown was originally founded in the 1880s, but soon after the Civil War, other Southerners started coming in, creating this new region dubbed Little Dixie. The current location of Hochatown is actually not the first. It's the second. Once they dammed up Broken Bow Lake, they had to relocate the town. Now, little known fact here, guys, is Hochatown was actually infamous for its moonshine runs during the 1930s in the Prohibition era. After the Choctaw Lumber and Coal Company left, there really wasn't much left to do.
Moonshine, huh? I wonder if we can discover some old stills here. Moving on to the deer capital of the world, Beavers Bend State Park is home to over 3,400 acres, and the park offers a variety of activities from eagle watching, trout and fly fishing, horseback rides, scuba diving, hiking trails, as well as many water-related activities. There's also a Forest Heritage Center museum that is a must visit, where you will find homestead memorabilia, a research library, antique forestry tools, and historical documents.
Now, Hochatown is surrounded by Broken Bow Lake, Beavers Bend State Park, Hochatown State Park, Cedar Creek Golf Course, and Hochatown Petting Zoo. The petting zoo features animals of all kinds, baby ducks, goats, deer, reptiles, raccoons, anything you're looking for. It's one of my favorite stops in the area.
Then after you're done at the petting zoo, skip over to the Hochatown Amusement Park for some miniature golf, then race their figure-8 go-kart track. But don't forget to stop by the Hochatown Clothing Company to grab some hiking or fishing gear, or pick up a Hochatown souvenir from your local designer.
If you're looking for some treasures, stop by Beavers Bend Mining Company, where you can try your hand at some mining for jewels, fossils, and artifacts. With any luck, you can come home with real gems like rose quartz, emeralds, and garnets.
The park also boasts RV sites, boat ramps, 393 campsites, 50 tent sites, 47 cabins, and a 40-room Lakeview Lodge situated along the shores of Broken Bow Lake with stone fireplaces and conference rooms. Don't forget to play a round of golf on the 18-hole incredible Cedar Creek Golf Course. Other activities include an amphitheater, gift shops, hiking, and of course the 14,200 acres of lake for all you lake fans out there.
There's nothing more fun than spending a few days on the lake. And it being in the middle of these amazing mountains is so much more special. Stick around and we'll come back and we'll tell you about little treasure hunting right here on Bravado Wireless.
You are called to be bold. You have a right to the best wireless service, high-speed internet, and customer service at a price you can feel good about. At Bravado Wireless, we know this, and that's why we put you and your community first. We are owned and operated right here in Eastern Oklahoma. We live where you live. We proudly connect you to your family, friends, and business partners wherever they are. Dallas, Seattle, Taipei, Toronto, and anywhere else in the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to Okies on the Go.
You know, one of the best things to do in the area is to go down to the Beaver Bend Depot, where you can ride on a replica C.P. Huntington steam engine that once navigated the forest during the 1880s. You can also head on down to the riding trails, where you can gallop through the timberlands and enjoy a night with an old-fashioned hayride that's sure to surprise the entire family.
Don't forget to stop at Beavers Bend Depot for souvenirs before you make your way over to Beavers Bend Water Park for numerous water activities. From paddle boats to canoes and kayaks. Stand-up paddle boards are also on hand for your ultra-adventurous people. Before you go, be sure to take a dive at the swimming beach.
On your way out of Beavers Bend, stop by the Beavers Bend Brewery here in Hochatown and request a tour of the brewery. They have seats at the tap room where you can sample all kinds of Oklahoma craft beers. Don't leave without a one-of-a-kind Beavers Bend Brewery shirt.
This brewery started on a 2-barrel system, which is 60 gallons, so not very much. And they found out that this town drinks because we get some tourists in from Dallas and Tulsa and Oklahoma City, and sure enough, didn't make enough production. So behind you is our 20 barrel system, which definitely is a little more production volume. It's a place where you can get away from the huzz and the buzz of the city. With our board members and kind of our push right now, we've really hit our stride with the distribution because all the laws have changed in Oklahoma just recently. And so the big idea here is we're that everyday beer that's in your fridge. So right now behind me is 17 beers that we have. Some are variations of batches. We have a nitro that's done special as well. We have a barrel aged, and then we have another barrel aged that's be coming out for Halloween that'll actually be a collaboration with the distillery. We've got fruit beers on for the summertime because everybody wants fruit beer. Our flagship beer is our Sneaky Snake, which is our well-named, aptly named beer, if you will, 9% Belgian Golden. So, and then outside of that, the other beers, you know, kind of gambit being hazy pale ale, hazy IPAs, kind of something for everybody, and a little bit of opportunity for other people to learn if they haven't had something. I know right now our wheat beer is doing really well, and also that Weizenbach that I mentioned, because it's so unique and so different, you don't see it, called Elder Stag. This is not normal Oklahoma. When people think of Oklahoma, they're thinking of plains and kind of like Kansas. That's not this area. This is very much a gem with all the forest, again with the lake. You know, our lake is the deepest lake in Oklahoma, and it's grown so much in just the last couple of years that if you haven't been out here in the last couple, you ought to come back out and see what's changed. The everyday drinking beer is Mountain Fork beer.
You can't leave without soaring above the Rougarou zipline adventures at Broken Bow Lake. Zoom over the woods, keep a lookout for Bigfoot, and take in the beauty of Beavers Bend State Park on 6 different zip lines.
Nothing's better than seeing Bigfoot going at speeds up to 40 miles per hour. You can get to enjoy everything that Beavers Bend has to offer from a bird's eye view as you wrap up your day here at Hochatown.
There are so many things to do in the area. You could truly spend a week or few weeks here and never see it all. This is a multiple visit destination for sure.
We still haven't told you about Janet's treasure chest in Broken Bow, or the fly fishing guide, or the Beavers Dunes Park,
or the Wild Goose canoe rentals, or the David Bourne hiking trail, or the trading post.
As you see, there is so much to do here in the Hochatown Mountains. We hope you're able to come on down and enjoy some of the adventures and outdoor fun we've told you about.
Thanks for tuning in to Bravado Wireless. I'm Demi.
And I'm Jay, and this is
Okies on the Go.